It's Matt with followwallstreet.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about how to identify a bullish candlestick pattern or a bullish candlestick coming off of a chart of an outperforming stock within an outperforming sector. And again, if you're enjoying some of the analysis we're providing, please do subscribe to the channel below, and certainly head over to followwallstreet.com and pick up that free twice monthly newsletter that will show you very easily and very quickly where Wall Street's money is rotating to, so that you can more easily find those stocks that are outperforming and obviously certainly pick up the patterns that will lead you to hopefully greater greater returns and extract profits a bit more easily from the markets. So again, it's followwallstreet.com. So up on this screen here on the top panel, you've got the S&P 500. I put that up there on top of each indicator below, which again, you get these on the newsletter every month at followwallstreet.com. You're going to get these indicators showing you which sectors of the 11 sectors are outperforming, which ones are underperforming, which ones are neutral. And so here on the top panel, S&P 500 performance, and you can see that since about mid-August, the S&P 500 fell. But you'll notice that the energy sector, Wall Street was rotating their money, their clients' funds into the into the markets, while the S&P 500 was falling. So that tells you that Wall Street is favoring, during that period of time, was favoring the energy sector and all the stocks within it. And just recently, before we crested into November, we had a breakout above the June high. So it's time to start looking for potential pullbacks in the energy sector, maybe possibly come back down to this performance support, and that will lead potentially higher basically stock prices in the energy sector stocks. So not to digress too much, but what you're going to see is between October 12th and October 26th, this would have been the time to start looking for opportunities to go long, to buy and hold energy sector stocks, given the fact that we're approaching this performance high. And it tells you that this could be, again, a great time to start looking for these bullish candlestick pattern setups. And so between those two dates, you'd want to be tuning in to see if you can find something that is worth looking at. And this is a stock, Baker Hughes Company, stock ticker BKR. I consider them one of the best of breed stocks, given the fact of their market size and their performance, especially through 2022. It's definitely worth, again, looking at these stocks that we call the best of breed stocks, the ones that are proven outperformers. And what you have here is a daily chart showing all the candlesticks going back from about April or so of this year through late October. And the one candlestick that I wanted to point out in this, given the fact that we're going to be focusing on the time frame between October 12th and 26th, you can see it's right about here. October 12th begins here. So what you'd want to be doing is on these particular days here after October 12th, you want to be looking for a bullish candlestick pattern setup. And we do find one right here on October 13th. What you can see here is that this candlestick tells you, the reason why you can identify it as a bullish candlestick is because it is an engulfing candlestick. Does it engulf these last two? Not necessarily. But what you can see is if you look back, it engulfs 1, 2, 3 candles. If you draw a line from the top of this candlestick over, you're going to see that it engulfs all three of these candles, these three right here, 1, 2, and 3 candles. And so that tells you that's a bullish pattern setup. The thing about it is it's eating the past candles to the upside. That tells you that there's potential momentum building to the upside. You also have, a rising PPO. You could use a MACD indicator line down here if you'd like, if that's easier for you, whatever you're comfortable with. But this is a momentum indicator. It tells you that there is momentum to the upside. Even while these candlesticks are indicating a price fall, you've still got the PPO line really kind of holding its strength. And for some of the advanced traders, obviously out there, or more advanced traders, the more beyond beginner traders, you could certainly tie in the ADX DI plus and DI minus lines, which I can do a video for later. But basically what you want to be looking for is increasing volume, a bullish candlestick, and then that gives you a pretty high probability that you're going to be seeing more upside potential. So in this particular case, you'd watch this candlestick, and really you could enter here at the end of this day, here on the 14th, 15th, or 16th. Set your stop losses down here below 2150 or so, 2140, just to be on the safe side. And then this indicates that there's more potential upside ahead. And sure enough, if you look here, BKR went on to rise another 28% up to today. I think the price is resting at around $30.50 a share right now, but over a 2-week period, that would have been a 28% gain in your stock value had you purchased after the 12th, between the 12th and the, looks like the 16th or 17th of October. So that's how you identify a bullish candlestick pattern or a bullish candlestick. Look for sort of this constant buying throughout the day. Look for engulfing of prior candlesticks. Look for volume to confirm. As you can kind of see here, the volume was rising as these were rising. That's a bullish indication. So put all these things together, and you're going to find yourself on the right side of the trade more often than not. So happy trading out there, and do be careful. Take care.